Imagine a therapy session where a single skill turns isolation into connection and sparks lasting change. That skill is empathy, and by the end of this video you'll know how to wield it like the lifeblood of effective counseling. Hi. Today we'll explore empathy's power in psychological counseling, why it predicts better outcomes than any fancy technique, how to practice it across approaches, the common pitfalls that dull its impact, and real-world examples you can borrow for your very next session. Evidence-backed impact. Meta-analysis shows therapist empathy carries a medium effect size, about R equals 0.28, on client outcomes across all modalities. Alliance builder. When clients feel understood, trust flourishes, motivation rises, and therapy sticks. In-session relief. Empathy breaks isolation, validates feelings, and jumpstarts self-acceptance. Sometimes that alone is healing. Key idea. Empathy isn't optional decor, it's the structural beam holding the therapeutic house together. Active listening means full attention, minimal interruption, and supportive nods. Paraphrase to check accuracy. So when your friend ghosted you, you felt abandoned. Did I get that right? Reflecting and naming emotion is about detecting the feeling beneath words and giving it voice. For example, you sound exhausted and quietly furious about carrying the whole project. Open-ended curiosity invites rather than interrogates. What was going through your mind in that moment? Emotional validation normalizes the feeling without judgment. Anyone in your shoes would feel that punch of anger. Non-verbal attunement involves warm eye contact, softening your tone to match sadness, and leaning in at key moments. Layered empathy blends subjective, like, I imagine that sting, objective, which is theory-informed understanding, and interpersonal, meaning here and now resonance, to meet the client holistically. So, here's where things can get, a little tricky. Empathy doesn't mean sympathy. When you're empathizing, it's like you feel heartbroken. But sympathy, that's more like, I'm so sorry for you, it's important to stay in the client's frame, not your own sentiment. Now, watch out for boundary blur. Over-identifying with someone can really drain you, and honestly, it just confuses the roles. You want to hold that as-if stance, feel with, not instead of. Oh, and don't forget about bias blind spots. Practicing cultural humility and some honest self-reflection keeps your personal filters from muting true understanding. Compassion fatigue is real too. So, protect your wellspring supervision, mindfulness, hobbies, and yeah, even your own therapy, and avoid mechanical empathy. It just doesn't land. So what can you actually say? Let's break it down. If a client paces angrily, you might say, "You're seething, can't sit still with this anger." For a tearful betrayal story, try, "I hear how deeply that cut." Anyone would feel wounded. When someone's dealing with a chronic struggle, you could say, "Feels like you're pushing a boulder uphill every single day." If they've got mixed feelings, name it. Relief, she's safe. Guilt, you couldn't keep caring for her. Both hitting hard. And sometimes, silent presence says it all. Offer a tissue, hold warm eye contact, and just let the quiet say, "I'm right here with you." Each response really communicates, "I see you, I feel you, and it's safe to go deeper." Empathy is the heartbeat of counseling. Science verifies it, clients crave it, and with practice, you can channel it moment by moment. Master these skills, sidestep the pitfalls, and honestly, you'll watch your sessions transform into spaces where healing feels inevitable. If this breakdown helped, tap like, subscribe for more therapy insights, and drop a comment on the toughest empathy challenge you face. I'll respond with tips. Thanks for watching, and keep listening with your whole heart.